Hey everybody, I told you I would show you a little more detail about using the gimbal head to actually capture your panos. So here I am, and we're going to take a closer look. I'm going to film some of the little details with my iPhone here, and I'll show you up close and personal how you can make this happen. By the way, I'm filming this with the DJI Osmo Pocket. I love this thing. In fact, here, let me do a little video. I'm going to do a video of me shooting a video. You can see, there it is. It's on my little stand there. And let's see, you can even see, there it is. It's filming me. I love this thing. In fact, just as a test, I'm not even wearing external audio. I'm just recording audio into the Pocket itself. Love this thing. More to follow on that. Okay, so let's take a look at the gimbal head. Now I'm just across the street from my town library. It's the Wisner Library in Warwick, New York. So I'm going to shoot a panoramic of the building, and I'm using the gimbal head for that. And it's actually a very simple procedure. First thing is you got to make sure the base is level. I've got this big bubble here. Just adjust the extension or the angle of your legs so that the bubble's in the middle. In fact, I'm going to video that just using my phone so you can see. There's the bubble, and you can see it is in the middle of the tripod head. One of the beauties of this particular gimbal head is the ability to drop it back, meaning like this. So if I do that, by having the camera offset and push back, it's rotating close to the nodal point. And what that means is if I've got any foreground elements that are going to be straight lines, they're going to stitch together. Now, I don't have anything technically in the building. However, I do have the yellow line in the street there, so I'll try that and see it works. We'll see if it works with and without the nodal rotation. Now, once I've got everything lined up, I just want to kind of do a left to right. I'm looking at the viewfinder, seeing I've got the scene in as I want. And what I'm going to do is make sure my exposure is good, and then focus. Once I focus on kind of the center of the scene, I'm going to turn focus off. One, it's going to allow you to shoot faster, and two, that's not going to have to refocus for each shot. So let me just go ahead and get these real quick. I also want to make sure that I'm overlapping by about 25%. So I want to make sure as I rotate that I see some of the same element from the previous frame in that shot. And really, that's as simple as it is. So I'm going to change my framing to include the yellow line in the street. And I'm going to shoot that again. So here, I'll just go here. And again, I'm making sure I have enough overlap. All right, one thing I do, by the way, is I'll take a picture of my hand so that when I bring it into Lightroom, I see the fingers, and that just means that's the end of a panoramic stitch. So let's do the same thing. Now I'm going to drop the camera back 45 degrees so that we're closer to a nodal point rotation. So I'm going to recheck my focus and my framing. All right, so now I'm going to do the rotation here. And again, since I'm pre-focused, I don't have to worry about things shifting or finding something else like, here comes a truck. It's the Good Humor Man. It's actually my neighbor, I know him. Anyway, to get an ice cream. So anyway, here we go. Oh, I just lost the sun for a second. Let's wait a second. I want some light on the building because it's really a very pretty library. So again, all right, so you can see it's very quick to do when you have your focus set for manual because you don't have to worry about things moving. So I've got my two sets of panos. Whoop, I got the fingers. I've got my two sets of panos. That's as easy as it is. Just make sure this is level. If you have some elements in the foreground that are going to be in your frame and you're not rotating around the front of the lens like we're doing here, there's a good chance that when you go to stitch it together, there's going to be a break. If nothing is closer than 50 feet out or so, you can rotate over the camera body, but this does give you a better rotation. It's going to cause less distortion when you go ahead and stitch it together, and that's just going to make for better results. So why not get it right each time? This is a 24-70. I am about a little over 24 millimeters. So what that means is that I happen to know the rotation point is about right here. I've tested it before. I'll do a separate video on how to find your nodal point in your lens. We'll cover that another day. But I just wanted you to see the process. I think the sun's finally going to break through the clouds. Let me get a shot when the building gets some light on it. So that's it. That's how you do a panoramic stitch using the PhotoPro E6H gimbal head. See you again soon. Bye.